What's up? Back at it again with another video. So I'm pretty sure anybody that comes across this video, you've seen the movie Training Day, right? So y'all remember in the scene, Ethan Hawke, his character Jake, when him and Alonzo went over to Roger's house. Roger was that kind of old white dude that was selling drugs. I guess selling drugs to his community, you know. And so Jake said something in the video. I mean, not the video. Jake said something in that scene. He said, "It's all about smiles and cries." Now, let me back up a little bit. Now, he said that in reference to, they asked him he didn't know anything about that you never figure the streets out, you know. And Alonzo said, you know, man, I've been doing this so long, I always get surprised, you know. And Jake was like, yeah, I got it figured out. It's all about your smiles and your cries. So, I personally have never seen anybody break what he said down. Damn, why is there so much traffic right here? I haven't seen a video of anybody breaking down why he said that, or what that means. Maybe they have mentioned it in a video, but they haven't did a whole video on that. So what does that mean? You gotta control, he said, it's all about your smiles and your cries. Well, it's pretty simple if you think about it. It's basically, you gotta know when you can laugh, when you can smile, and when you can cry, when you can grieve. And I think it's more fitting in like the street hood environment or any kind of rough environment. And that could be anything like prison too, I guess. And not only when you do it, who can see it? See what I mean? See, we talk a lot about who, you know, nobody knows the real me, nobody knows, but it's like, who gets to see the real you? Who are you showing the real you to? Who gets to see you smile, genuinely smile, not like, oh, hey, you know, hey, Bob, how was the weather? How was the weekend? Oh, yeah, it went by too quick, didn't it? And you start laughing like that. No, I ain't talking about that. Who gets to see you genuinely break out smiling from ear to ear? Who gets to see you genuinely bust out laughing? To the point where people who didn't know you would almost be kind of uncomfortable because they've never seen you. Like, damn, did you just hear him laugh? I never heard him laugh. I mean, I don't know him, but I never thought he would laugh like that, you know. As a man, for all my men out there, this one's a little tough. But who gets to see you cry? Who do you get to, or at least express your sorrow or your grief or anything to? Who gets to do that? Who gets to see that? Right? All he was basically saying is, these things are smiles and our cries. I don't know why this traffic is like this, or this light is all backed up, but need to get a move on. All right, now I got a little straight away, so I can really get into my bag. Okay. See, these things are emotions that we have. They're precious to us. As elusive and sometimes imaginary as they are, they're still precious to it. Those two emotions are our happiness, quote unquote, and our sadness, quote unquote sadness. Those are precious to you. And just like that phrase, don't cast your pearls unto swine, don't let just anybody see you like that. Because if you let people know what makes you tick, what makes you smile, what makes you laugh, what makes you cry, what makes you mad, then people can and will pull you each and every which way. They will. They will try you. They will take advantage of you. Hey, you know you can go, right? Yeah, you know you can go. All right, that's it. So you have to protect those. You have to protect all your emotions, along with yourself. But you really have to watch who gets to see you laugh and who gets to see you cry. And I'm just saying cry because, like I said, I know that's for men, we're not really supposed to be crying. And you know, I say it because he said it in the scene. Jake said that. But you have to protect those. That's not for everybody. You know, your personality. See, we all know whether we work with them, whether we go to school with them, or whether we just know them. You know, from around the way. We don't really interact with them on a daily. Think of your boss or your supervisor or a teacher that's mean as fuck. Somebody calls that teacher, boss, supervisor, team lead, shift lead. Them shift leads are the worst, ain't they? They think they run shit. They get to be the manager when the manager ain't there, and get a damn key and think that they fucking just run shit. Like, go sit down, dude, or bitch, whoever it is, you know. Think of that mean ass person. You got them in your head? Now think about this. Somebody calls that person mama. Somebody calls that person daddy. Somebody calls that person best friend. Somebody calls that person their brother, their sister. And they don't call them that. When I say these titles, excluding the best friend one, when they say mom, dad, brother, sister, they don't say these things out of disgust or out of like, oh yeah, that's my brother, yeah. That's my sister, yeah, fuck up, yeah. They say it proud. That's my mom. It's my mother. I came from her. It's my father. I came from him. That's the set I came from. That's the set of nuts from which I emerged into my mother, to which 9 months later would have made the awesomeness that is me today. When they say that's my brother, not my blood, but when somebody says, man, that's like a brother to me, that's like a sister to me. We don't think about that really. We just go, God damn, this motherfucker mean as fuck. Everybody doesn't see that. Why? Well, you got some managers and people like that, they feel like if they come to work and they show you too much of their good side that you'll walk over them, and they're not completely wrong. Sometimes people will. They feel like they don't have the I guess the skill set or the patience to pull off that I'm a cool supervisor, like, you know, without people leaving early and shit like that. So they got to rule with an iron fist, so to speak, to kind of protect themselves, to let you know that they don't play. You know. But when they clock out, when they leave, see, they were showing you that whole time when they were there, they were showing you a version of them, a side of them. When they clock out and they leave, those people that they love, they show them the real them. And the opposite can be true as well. A nice manager, nice supervisor, want to let you, want to let you take a little longer on your lunch break. Take a little extended break, step outside, smoke right quick, whatever you do. When they get home, they might be the meanest motherfucker in the world. So it works both ways. I just thought about it. It works both ways. But to wrap this up, it won't take too long. Protect those emotions, protect those smiles, protect those cries, and don't throw them around willy-nilly. Don't be phony, don't be fake with it. And for my man out there, I ain't saying go around be crying in front of everybody, or but if something moves you, you go, man, you know what? It made me a little emotional. I know as men we don't like to say that shit. We afraid motherfucker, oh, you pussy ass motherfucker. Hey, all right, I'm a pussy. Fuck it. I'm a pussy. I don't give a fuck. You ain't see me cry. I just said it made me emotional. It's more than emotional. Is a broad term. It could have made me mad. Mad is an emotion too. Show love and show your true self to the ones that deserve it. Being real, talking about being real. Being real is more than being real in a situation. Being real is more than being honest. Being real is goddamn coming from the heart, coming from the soul, expressing yourself. But to those who deserve to see it. Now, if you're just a wild motherfucker, and you just wild, and that's your personality, you got your personality, but then you got your real feelings, your real, just what moves you. What moves you to tears, what moves you to happiness, what moves you to jump for joy, And I'm talking, this kind of video kind of to myself, But yeah, I was thinking about that little clip today, a little scene from training day, smiles and cries. Protect them, that's all you got. Let me know what you think, and I'm out.